A lot of times we think, especially as youth, especially coming from the areas we come from, we think that there's people at the top level that just completely cut us off.
Mhm.
Now, to a certain extent, it's true, but then to another extent, it's not. There's
Yeah.
people out there, and this event proved that there's people out there that's trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
What did you take from this event? Talking to our youth about crime, about violence, about storytelling. What did you take from this event that can help push us forward in the future?
Well, I think one is education, and,
Mm.
and one of the key components about getting people to understand the many trials and tribulations that we face as youth with the science and the brain studies and everything is that you have to become educated about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't become educated about it, you have these preconceived notions that, oh, this teenager is just a violent and out of control teenager without knowing the root causes of why this teenager is acting like that.
Powerful.
And if you're avoiding trying to understand why a teenager is acting like that, you're never going to be able to empathize or
Mm.
sympathize with
Mm.
the results when that teenager is faced with murder or robbery and faced with decades in prison, like such as myself. I went to
Mm-hmm.
prison. I was charged with murder when I was 17, went to prison when I was 19, came home when I was 49,
Mm.
and
Mm.
what I'm doing currently today, no one would ever think that if we went back and visited those same people that never tried to get the chance to understand me, they just thought that I would be
Correct.
going to prison, coming back, or never coming back
Correct.
from
Correct.
prison,
Correct. Correct.
with that same mentality.
Wow. Wow. That's deep.
I
That's
still
deep.
meet people today and they're blown away. Like, I didn't expect this Ray to come out.
Yeah.
I expected that hard headed kid that used to run up
Mm-hmm.
in the block and couldn't tell what. I had to give time for my brain to develop.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also I had to develop my brain myself because meaning the things that I entertain myself with,
Yes. 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 Yes.
reading,
Yes.
writing. When I went to prison, I couldn't read and couldn't write. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
couldn't express what I was feeling.
Correct.
You
Correct.
know what I'm saying?
Correct.
I
Correct.
couldn't put it into words, whether on paper or articulating it.
Yep. 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 Yep.
But
Wow.
it's through being self-taught now that I'm able to stand before you and tell you,
And be confident
how
about it. Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
definitely.
So